We do it. Act normal.
Normal? What's normal?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Kyle.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Kyle.
This is Jacob.
It's Rachel.
And we're doing a podcast today. We're just talking about real life stuff. And some funny stuff.
Something
And
like that.
BlockBuster.
Yes, and BlockBuster.
What is this?
That's
a
my furry jock show.
Oh, yeah, it is.
People want to go in? All the cameras up there.
What is that?
Welcome to the Dolphin. Oh, this is the heater.
Oh, it's the heater?
Yeah.
Looks like an iron.
It
Sort
does.
of. Yeah.
It does look like
From
an
over here. From over here.
That's funny. What is? Oh, it's your tail. Okay. What is in the back?
I kind of miss dabbing.
I do too.
Stoners.
Do you miss it?
Yes.
Rarely. Every now and again, I'll be like, oh, it'd be nice to get stoned, and then I remember what it's like to be a stonehead.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm there. I'm about to go rehab. I smoke up.
I quit. When was the last time I smoked? August?
Wow,
September?
really?
Yeah. I quit
for you.
a while back.
Wow, good,
Yeah.
good,
Kept
good.
pressuring her.
I
Good.
miss it. I was already done before. You just mentioned that maybe I shouldn't anymore because it was giving me panic attacks. I was
Yeah.
like, you're right.
You did get anxiety from smoking.
It was super fun.
Oh,
My favorite pastime became my least favorite pastime very quickly.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicotine was giving me panic attacks.
Really?
I actually had to stop flying. FAA said I had to stop flying planes because of my panic attacks. And then
that makes sense. They probably don't want you behind a...
there.
Yeah.
Whoa! Lock up.
Yep.
What's wrong with
That
that?
would be bad.
This when you flying people. All right, guys, welcome aboard to.
Anxiety Express.
Mommy! Mommy, no!
I hate flying.
Is he for real? No, it's just my motivation.
Yeah.
Motivation.
Motivation for what, though?
Just everything.
That's
Everything.
fair.
I don't know how to describe it. And depression. And there's a lot
Yeah.
with it. There's a lot. And it's the first thing I want to do when I wake up. You know what I mean? You know you're an addict when you're in front of the store as soon as it opens up. When you know the legal times that you can buy alcohol or marijuana, you know you're an addict.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
When it's the first thing you do, like you wake up, instead of reaching for a cup of coffee, you grab your bong. That was me for a while.
I'm right there.
You know, maybe you want to wait till the store opens because you're going on a trip and you forgot to buy it the night before. So it's like, I got to go to the store.
I gotta go to the store.
And I don't want to be late. You got to get on the road.
Yeah, see you guys
That
tomorrow.
only makes sense. You guys open in 20 minutes. All right, I'll be here.
Make it a long day trip, guys.
Yeah. You never know.
Like, okay, dude, have fun in the woods.
Where's he going? I don't know. He says this every day.
Phil's Trailhead. Bend, Oregon. No. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go try my hand out in acting and stuff. And
Do it.
yeah, and I can't do it if I'm on out, with doing alcohol and drugs, and I'm like Steve-O. I can't.
Harry Potter tried that. The
Really?
movie, yeah. Daniel Radcliffe. He was. I think
just
it
know
was
him as Harry
drunk.
Potter.
I think he
Harry
was drunk
Potter.
through most of one of the movies, and it was like his worst acting job in the series. Like you could tell something was off with Harry.
I have to watch that.
You do.
Let's
You
watch
really
him as a
do.
kid, and then watch him wasted. That would be fun. Oh man. But no, it's the same thing with Chris Farley. The last movie he did, I think it was the great. No, it was
I don't know.
It was Lewis Clark. It was Lewis Clark.
Oh, Almost Heroes.
Almost Heroes.
Yeah. He was drunk in that one?
He was having his relapse, like right before he died. Like he was
Okay.
it's like he's sweating all the time in that movie.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
Oh, you need to see
It's
that
a great
movie.
movie.
It's a It's a fantastic movie.
All those movies are just...
Chandler from Friends is in it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Matthew Perry.
Oh my God, some really hot chick, too. Like My Dream Woman. That or if she's black.
The little Asian, the little indigenous.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Or Asian. No, yeah, the indigenous woman, yeah.
She's like Lewis and Clark's. No, she wasn't Lewis.
Oh, she was the guide.
She was the guide.
Yeah.
But not Lewis and Clark's guide. She was
The
their
second guy.
team's guide.
Yeah.
So it's a
Almost,
comedy.
yeah.
It's not an actual.
Oh,
Lewis and
yeah.
Clark.
Yeah, it's a comedy. Yeah.
They're not Lewis or Clark. They're the team that was trying to beat them to the coast.
Yeah. Which is funny because a lot of stuff in that movie's true about like...
Pretty
when they're-
accurate, yeah.
Yeah, they're going upriver.
Yeah.
You're like, dumbass. You know, oh, they did that. But, yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Interesting.
But it didn't follow the guys that got famous for it. It followed the team that got there first.
I guess the real story of that was pretty I mean, think of it. I mean, well, everything's open. Everything's okay. Yeah.
No real rules on the road.
Rape and pillage.
Yeah, I got some
What
time.
stays in that town stays in town. Like,
Might as well.
you know, I mean, it's been a fortnight. Like, I don't know. That's
It's like a little engine.
yeah, dude. Pumping out the heat. Is it? This lady.
I just noticed BlockBuster hat.
Yeah. Come
Oh,
on.
is that what that is? I was gonna say I like your hat, but I
Blockbuster.
couldn't see what the little floopy thing was.
I used to have a ball right here, but one of my buddy's dogs ate it. I was like,
Oh.
Did you get it from BlockBuster?
yeah. Got two of them. Well, I
Nice.
think I left one of them somewhere on my road trip. And then
For
That store's
shame,
still
sir.
open, you know.
I
The
know.
last
I
one.
want
I'm
to go
trying
back.
to get them to work with me because I just love BlockBuster. Like, I love supporting companies that I like, you know, and BlockBuster?
That used to be the place to go.
Yeah.
You know, you'd
Well, it's
rent
too
some
expensive
movies.
for me. I was a Sunburst video kind of guy, but BlockBuster was the classic
Wasn't it the
place.
same thing? Like cost? What do you mean?
Rich boy.
Blockbuster was a little pricier than Sunburst,
Yeah.
but Sunburst went out of business first,
I don't
so
believe you guys.
there's
But now
a reason for that.
Yeah. Not Blockbuster, dude. You can go there, 99 cents. You can get it for 5 days. And then the new movies that they have on Netflix and Amazon and, you know, Apple or whatever, those also come out at Blockbuster. And they're like $3 for like 2 days.
Oh,
I
So,
spilled
or
coffee
4
on
days.
myself.
Blockbuster was more expensive?
What's that?
Blockbuster was more expensive?
Yeah.
It's,
Weird. I never thought.
well, I mean, it's like, well, it's cheaper than Amazon. I mean, Amazon, you get a movie 48 hours for $2. Or if it's a new movie, it's
but
like
no, I'm
freaking
talking
$20.
like going to rent some movies on like a Friday night.
Mhm.
You always go get a couple.
Blockbuster was pricey.
And then you'd rent like a video game. You get 2 movies and a video game. That's what I used to do on Friday.
Yeah.
And I mean, we would do that often as
That was
kids.
yeah.
We would go to Hastings Video.
Yeah,
I remember
good
Hastings.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my buddy would call it tour duty in the military. We just walk around Hastings. You want to do a tour duty? We used to go to the mall called the Hallway, Alamogordo, New Mexico.
Hastings was in other cities.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All over, and they shut them all down.
They
Like,
went
no!
out of
Oh, they were the best. They were the
Wow.
best. I wish they would bring it back, because all these streaming services are like just playing hot potato with these movies, trying to get you to subscribe to everything. It's like, why aren't we fighting back and opening these back up? Because there's no ads.
No ad. The worst part is that you have to get in your car and drive to the
People
location
don't like that.
and
Pussies.
experience social. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pussies.
Social life.
You have
It's
to,
crazy.
You
gotta
could
get
have
off
like
your
a
ass.
video delivery service. So instead of like just
Yeah, like-
streaming it, you rent it, then somebody comes kind of like DoorDash and drops your movies off, and at the end of the week they come and pick the
Netflix did
movies
that.
off.
Do you remember that with Netflix? You could order online through Netflix.
They
before
just
Netflix.
shut that down, like recently.
Oh, I didn't know
Like
that.
they
Did you
just.
know this?
I had no idea that was an option.
Oh,
Netflix way back in the day when all this was going on, you could go online, say I want this movie and this movie, choose it online, and
Or random.
and then they
You'd be like,
yeah.
I want this one to be a
Right.
rando on this
Yeah.
category.
and,
And you'd be like,
and then they'd mail it to you and it'd show up in your mailbox.
That was so
no,
exciting.
I had no idea that this was an
Yeah.
option.
For real.
I mean, honestly, I think if someone
and you
did
just
that,
mail it back when you're done.
yeah,
No.
It's
I-
weird.
Never heard of it. I think both of you are wrong.
Well,
dude,
we're not.
if
Not true.
if Blockbuster did that right now, and they're like, because it's like Blockbuster, warehouse, when they store stuff. If they had that, just go to freaking thrift stores and yard sales and just get a bunch of movies, and then you could do the Netflix thing. And then, dude, and you can have like, and you can have one. It's like a rando category. Employee, they have the employee picks the month.
Oh,
You'd be
that
like,
would be
hey, I want an employee
cool.
pick of the month. Dude, they can make it.
They could do holiday themed movies, like for every holiday.
They do.
Pick that.
They have a holiday section. They have a
That's so
Halloween,
cool.
Christmas, Thanksgiving. Like, it's cool. Even like St. Patty's Day movies. Like, it's
Movie
like,
of the month, like movie of the month clubs, where you're subscribed to their thing and you pay like a monthly fee, and every month you get like 5 movies
I
show
think
up
Blockbuster
randomly that
did
they
that.
pick.
Well, not like that, but you rent like so many and then they got a free rental.
it's a
That'd
good
be cool.
idea. Dude, they need to get on it because like people.
We should just come work for Blockbuster.
It is so cool. They even got a TV show out. It's not their TV show, but like, I literally went there like 3 times a week just because it was like, I don't pay for streaming services. I don't have the internet out in the woods, and so when I want to go watch a movie, I'll go Blockbuster. But it would be a whole thing. It'd be like, yo, man, going to Blockbuster, going to grocery outlet, man, because Bend, Oregon has the best grocery outlet. Then make go to the store, and then I'll go and get pizza on Tuesdays, and then boom, got my movie, got my pizza from Papa Murphy's because you're gonna get a large,
Mm-hmm.
or I go to Mod. But it's just so nice. That's the only thing good about Bend, Oregon. Other than that, it's like LA. It's like it's the only place in the world, I swear, you can go to work and have to take an alternate room back home because of construction. It's insane.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about the racism. You're more likely to see a bald eagle there than a black guy.
That's
Like-
sad.
Oh, it is. It's insane.
Sad.
It is absolutely insane. Like Theo Vaughn went up there and did stand up. First thing he saw, he doesn't even need an inside man. The first thing he saw was to see a white people, and he was just like, okay.
Time for me to go.
Like that's the first thing I noticed when I moved there. Like,
Family Guy did an episode of them going to Blockbuster.
no way. Really?
Yeah, and they live in back east, right? And they drove from back east to go to Blockbuster. Yeah,
That was a
so
good
funny.
episode.
They did a whole episode about it.
That is so funny, dude.
Yeah.
And Oregon.
Didn't Blockbuster employees come and try and kill him?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something happened. I
They
don't
take their
remember.
rental seriously.
You might have to go watch that episode
Yeah.
now. Somehow. Maybe. It's old enough.
Dude, I watched Lord of the War the other day.
That was a good movie.
We saw Lord of the War. Yeah.
Did I have you watch that movie yet?
I'm trying to remember what's it about. Don't say Lords of War.
It's not.
What's it about?
Nicolas Cage is the actor.
It's dead silent. Crickets just start going. No, I don't
He's
remember.
a gun dealer. I had you watch War Dogs.
Yeah, War Dogs.
No.
That's a good movie.
Jonah Hill and the other dude.
That's a good one.
That gave me ideas for life, like income, revenue.
Yeah,
We
it's
can
legal.
just become we can
Be
just
gun
become
dealers.
legal arms dealers.
I mean, honestly, like,
Why
Did
not?
you know he just got released from prison? I think a year or so ago.
Who?
The Lord of War guy.
oh, no way.
Yeah, they just released him, and then Russia bought him back or
No
something.
way.
Or I don't remember.
That's
Anyway. I
Well,
don't
it was just
remember.
kind of funny. I was
I should
watching.
remember.
I don't think I saw that movie.
Okay, well, we should watch it.
We should.
It's good. It's on Netflix. I mean, YouTube. Be
No,
free.
it's on Prime right now too. I think.
Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of like his brother, when his brother's like doing cocaine in the back seat, going to rehab. Like, can I get one more bump? Like, it's kind of when I watch that movie, it's just like,
A little too close to home.
Flashbacks.
I was like, I wonder. I was pretty good at acting that one scene out. Me and my buddy did a YouTube video called "Addicted to Solar." I was acting like a meth addict, Jesse from Breaking Bad,
Okay.
and I was like. But anyway, yeah. So then when I saw my counselor, I was like, "Man, send my ass to rehab, just so I can be an actor, and not just dream about it."
There you go.
Do you have ideas how you're gonna try to become one?
Well, I mean, first I checked this off. This was the first list because I needed to get somewhere for Cusco with AC. So, and now I was working on it once I get it good to go where I need to go. I have a one account with this thing called Backstage, and then
I know what Backstage is.
and then I just talked to this other guy today at the gym, and he had one called LA Centers or something.
I haven't heard of that one.
LA.
I'm a little hesitant with Backstage because I feel like it's not like some of them are scammy.
I mean,
like some of the ads that you see on there are a bit scammy. I'm like, there is absolutely no way that is what you're auditioning people for right now.
One of them was Happy Gilmore too.
I know. I was like, no, that's not a thing.
The first one I saw on there when I wasn't a member, I mean, I think they're legit because this one of them, it was called Horses Soldiers. They're filming it in Alamogordo, New Mexico, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am here! I'm stationed here! I was freaking out, you know? And so anyways, messaged me, and they were like, hey, we're looking for, like, Jacob. And I sent a picture of me, and they're like, all right. I was like, okay. I was like, fuck it. So, but I had to shoot the next day. And so I couldn't go.
Sad day.
And then that's why I was like, okay, maybe Backstage is legit. And then my friend met Chris Hemmingsworth or whatever his name was at Applebee's. And just walking around. Because stand-up's fun. Really puts you out of your comfort zone. And, like, a lot of people don't think, you know, some people don't laugh at your jokes. And you gotta, like, I posted the worst reaction I had on YouTube.
How'd that go?
Honestly, like, no one laughed. But it was weird because, like, my friends were there, and I think they were one. It wasn't a comedy club. And I had this guy right before me. He was like the wedding. He looked like the guy in the wedding singer that, like, no one liked on the mic.
Yeah.
Boo, you suck! Yeah, you know, but, like, so that guy was singing right before me, and I was next. I was like, oh, this isn't a comedy club.
Is that the one that we went to? Because I remember we went to one of yours. I think so. Well, the problem was that was like more of an open mic for people who were singing and like musicians and songwriters and stuff like that.
And I go,
or poets.
Talking about balls.
Yeah, that was the same one.
But one thing I do like about that is I just put on a performance and I just went with that, you know.
Yeah.
You saw it through to the end.
Yeah.
You
know, and that's what counts.
Clearly.
That's what counts. From everyone shaking their head and women walking out.
Yeah, you did have a couple women. I don't think they liked the balls jokes.
Yeah.
There were a couple ladies that decided.
I was joking around about my small balls. I don't. It was fun.
It was funny.
One thing I want to do though is the next one I have is so you know when you guys get first hired onto a new job, like you know like you're going through it, you're learning your job, you know, okay, it's lunch break, guys, and for like the first week you're at that job and you take that lunch break. Does it feel weird, like being with new employees and it's like we're not working right now, especially like if you've not been working for a while? I always thought it felt weird, like just having breaks in general, you know, like you're working and then all of a sudden you get this break.
I look forward to my breaks every day. I have it mapped out in my head.
Well, I felt so weird, man. And I thought maybe the reason that it felt weird was because we're like slaves aren't meant to have breaks. You know?
Our boss is gonna be mad at us.
Yeah.
Especially when they're walking by and you're like eating, you're like
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
No, I'm very much the person that I'm like, fight me over this. I will take my break when I want, where I want. Like, there's rules of where we can take breaks when we're on our 15-minute break, and I'm like, absolutely not. I will not follow those rules. I will go where I please. Yeah. And I do every time.
This ain't elementary school, man.
Like, fight me, Deborah.
My dad might make me use a sippy cup at home, but
yeah,
not at work. I'm a man.
And I will be treated as one.
Right? Yeah.
My dad makes me walk around his house with a sippy cup.
Do you spill often? Are you a bit clumsy?
Well, it's weird. It's honestly, I'm not until he's all like, you know, and then I spill everywhere. But honestly though, not on the carpet. I couldn't, like, I walk around, I'm just like, yeah, dude, yeah! Just the bit of mom, you know, I don't spill, you know. All right, after I spill. Hey, what's up, Dad? So he's like, sippy cup. He's got this Yeti mug. It's a wine glass with a sippy.
That's funny.
It's like, Dad, I'm not a baby.
I don't know, but I feel like I'm on your dad's side here.
I mean,
I agree with him. Like, he's your dad. He knows you better than anyone else on this planet.
It's weird now thinking that's your jockstrap. The whole time.
And the fact that you were petting it.
No, I didn't pet it. I just felt it.
Just on stage.
I just touched it. I'm like, hey,
It's
what's
weird
this?
thinking that after he, like, as I was reaching for it, he said, that's my jockstrap. And my brain didn't register until after I touched it.
I
And
knew it too. I was like, she's already going for it. Oh, that's my jockstrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
He's gonna get... Dog is gonna think he's a rabbit. Next time you wear it.
What, dude, that'd be so funny.
Jackrabbit.
How funny would it be if Cusco dies, get him like stuffed by a taxidermy, but someone that's really bad. So he's like, it's like, that's my dog Cusco. He was once attractive. He's kidding.
Totally random. How do we go there? Oh, because of your jockstrap.
I guess.
Side note, this made me think about this. There was a feud with an elderly lady, I think it was in Texas, and she had taxidermied animals outside of her house on the front porch. Her neighbors didn't like it, and they took them down and they hit them. And she held on to that as a vendetta. In her will, she requested that she be taxidermied and placed on that front porch of that house at like a tea party setup. And what happened was they did it because she put it in her will, and now no one can take her down because it's illegal to move a corpse.
No way.
So she's permanently there. And permanently having a tea party in front of that house, and none of her neighbors are doing anything.
That's pretty funny.
If that happened to me, I'd have been like, okay, well, this is a graveyard now, so tax free.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do that.
You can. If you own a house and somebody, like a relative of yours, dies, you bury them on your land, you declare your land as a cemetery, and it's now exempt from government land taxes, and no one can take it from you because it's considered hallowed ground.
How do you know this?
Weird loopholes.
So
what are you guys doing for Christmas? Anything fun?
We're still trying to figure it. We're at my family's house, so we're gonna do Christmas with them.
That's right.
My aunt is having a big family Christmas Eve dinner thing at her house. So, besides that, that's right.
There you go.
That's the way that's the way you do a podcast right there.
Yeah.
That's how you interview people.
Is that better? I think that's better.
Good one.
Have you ever grabbed onto their canines?
Oh yeah, he loves that. That's his thing. You go like this.
It would irritate. We used to have a Roddy, and it would irritate him so much when I would grab onto his canines, and he's like,
yeah, like that. Yeah. See, if I don't have a rope sometimes when we play, that's kind of how That's kind of how we play. Yeah. He's like, what are you doing?
like,
all right, you feel better? Better?
Okay.
We all good? We good?
No. Right.
He's like, my paw's up now. I'm halfway there.
There you go. Not
He makes the funniest faces. Go.
Boy.
Okay.
All right.
It's like,
All right. There's no seat up here.
Bye.
How about you just sit right there?
Yeah. Cusco, lay down. Cusco, lay down. Lay down. Cusco. I was gonna give him some butter, but you want some butter? Oh, just a second.
He's like, I would like a seat
Yeah.
with the people.
Sorry, Cusco. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Well.
Well, you snuggled a husky. That's an accomplishment for you today.
Gotta chill, man.
And he takes it so gingerly. He goes from gnawing on arms to, let me take this butter,
Let me
please.
take.